go. And live. Crimson, can we please like not talk about that? I kind of like to keep things a bit more, upbeat and everything like that. So, can we please like maybe like refrain from things like that being discussed, if it's okay? Yes, please. But I do appreciate the wanting to get stuff out about that, but please. I don't kind of like stuff like that being a bit of a discussion thing, but thank you. But there we go. Alright, first encounter of the day with the Liligant. Thankfully, due to Hannah informing me of my incorrectness when it came to the hunting I was doing, where I had to actually be far away from the Liligant in order for them to register as new encounters, I am now able to do this correctly. But how is everyone doing today so far in this wonderful, fine morning? This wonderful, fine morning. And I see we got a new person. Welcome here, Gamer Shane 07. Happy to have you here. Hopefully, you enjoy what you see here, and everything's going well for you. Hopefully, everyone is going well for you guys. Thank you very much also that subscribed. Actually, because that subscribe was off stream, there we go. You are gonna get your subscribe here on camera, because I don't like not giving people when they subscribe they're not just desserts. I like having them be recognized. Thank you very much for that subscribe. Thank you very much for that subscribe. He got a Quilava in the Soul Link, I think an episode or two ago. He got it relatively recently. But yeah, I mean, you gotta go back to watch that. Bro, the entire family is showing more. Oh boy, that's not good, Hannah. That is not good. Hopefully they get tested for that. Hopefully they get tested. But 404, shiny not found. Sadly, we didn't get a shiny. 5. So again, I mean, hopefully that they're all okay. Hopefully they're all okay. Actually, multiple people in my family, actually my entire family actually did have COVID. My grandmother had it, my brother had it, my mother had it, my stepfather had it, my aunt and uncle and my 2 cousins had it, but everyone was fine from it. They all recovered perfectly. So I think you guys should be okay. I am sending good vibes, but hopefully you guys are okay. Hopefully you guys are all okay. Alright, so with that, let's go. Thank you. Wait to get a message. Wait, did that message put me instead of Metal? What? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Shiny today. Today's Friday, right? Like I'm 99% sure it is. Twice. I mean, you can get it twice. It's just different variants. You can get it twice. 450, 500. Add option. 450. Add option. There we go. Oh, trust me, the Quilava's gonna be fine. The Quilava's gonna be fine. I mean, I would highly recommend you go and watch the other episodes with Foos and I, because honestly, that series is truly, legitimately one of my favorites we've done, and there is so much amazing stuff that's going to be happening in later episodes. There is so much that's going to be going on in later episodes, because we have recorded up to episode... Let me just get this out of the way. Script for a future video. We have gotten up to episode... What is it? I think... hey, we're rated by Twisted J, the Pokemon King. How are you doing? Can someone please go grab Twisted J's link? How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing this fine, wonderful morning? Starting off with an absolutely amazing raid. I understand very much, Twisted J. Can someone please go grab Twisted J's link if they would not mind? Thank you very much for that powerful raid. Wait, this thing. There it is. But yeah, like, Foos and I, for the Soul Link, we have recorded up to episode 18, I think is what we've recorded up to so far, and like the amount of just insane stuff that's been going on in that series is just so great. It's just absolutely glorious at how much stuff has been happening, and you guys are gonna love just everything that's gonna happen. There's so many shenanigans, so much wonderful stuff. It's just gonna be glorious. You guys are gonna love every bit of it. But we're just, of course, right here battling out these Liligant. We just gotta get our shiny Liligant, hopefully. I'm not confident we're gonna get it today, just because reasons. So where's my drop shadow? Where's the drop shadow? Why was my drop shadow gone? Why was my drop shadow gone? Thankfully, the drop shadow was just... I guess I might have, like, just made it invisible or something, but I don't know why I do that. I never make the drop shadow invisible. I mean, No, I wouldn't... I only made it invisible for Legends because I needed to make a screenshot of something. So that makes no sense. That really doesn't make any sense. But how did your stream go, Twisted J? How did your stream go, Twisted J? Yes, the next stream today will be the randomized Platinum Nuzlocke. And that's because, of course, today is Friday. We will get access to the special Drifloon encounter static, which has been randomized. I don't know what it's going to be randomized to. And then we're going to be doing the static encounter for Rotom. So we're going to be doing it later today after 8 o'clock p.m. my time, of course, because that way the Rotom will be appearing in the TV. But yeah, we've got a bunch of encounters to do today, and I'm really hoping we get like some seriously top tier teams from that. I'm hoping we get some serious top tier team members from that. I can't force it to be a Typhlosion. I'm back. We're doing Lego DC Supervillains on PS4, so it went really good. Beat a few levels, and how's shiny? We actually just started the shiny hunting for today, and we're actually just talking about how later today we're going to be doing the Platinum Randomizer Doubles Only Hardcore Nuzlocke. So there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on today, and if you guys haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like on the video. It really helps these analytics. We are on that road to 1. Yeah, I know you love the episode of the Soul Link. It's so good. Like, there is so much that's going on in like let this be a prelude for like the insanity that happens in the later episodes. We are up to like episode 18 in like episode 18 in terms of recording. So episode 18 has been recorded, edited, and Foos is working on that. And it's insanity. It's absolutely crazy everything that's been going on. We had so much good luck with things, but also like a lot of just crazy stuff going on. Like, the stuff that's been going on is crazy. And I know you guys are all going to love it, because you guys love chaos. You guys love nonsense. You guys love insanity. It's what you guys feed on, much like I do. But again, do not forget to leave a like on the video if you have not done so already. Thank you. The magic word for shiny is cheese. It is not. The magic word for getting a shiny is... Oh yeah, it is Canada Day. It actually is Canada Day. I forgot about that. Should we have like a Canadian flag somewhere on the screen, just like flapping away? Now I miss every time Woe just would start like breaking out and singing just "Oh Canada" in his over dramatic voice. I miss that. I miss Wojus' singing voice. Wojus was my high school U.S. history teacher, who's also a sheriff for the other county, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it was so great. He was the greatest teacher ever. The magic for shiny to get is ah. I mean, I wish it was. Not. But yeah, we do a little encountering. We do some encounters. We're just gonna do some encounters, and hopefully we can get our little flower lady. Liligant. I do love Liligant's shiny. Again, it doesn't really change a whole lot, but I have said before, I am a massive fan of shinies that don't change. Oh yeah, English is so boring. That's why I love my U.S. history class. Like, he was so entertaining. He was such an entertaining teacher. He also was the only teacher to allow me to sleep in class, because I answered a question right despite not having been there for the previous class, and I'm Motormouth. If you can't tell, I'm Motormouth. And it was the one time I would actually shut up, is if I was asleep. So, everyone jokes like, yeah, the only reason he let you stay asleep was because it was the only time of the day you actually shut up. Yeah, it may come as a surprise, but I am less of a motor mouth than I used to be. I used to have it really bad. I used to have it really bad. I'm not as much of a motor mouth these days because I can get out the motor mouthiness. I used to be a little more of a motor mouth, but like the streaming and recording everything has kind of like tempered that a little bit. But yes, oh Canada. I'm not gonna torture you guys with my singing voice. That's gonna be a special stream all its own. That's gonna be a special stream all its own, guys. I love you guys. Like you guys are absolute joy. To indulge my eccentricities. You guys are an absolute delight. I mean, that's funny. That's funny. Imagine teachers caring if you slept in class. Yep. I mean, it was that one specific teacher that allowed me to do that only because, like, it was the one time I shut up, but also, like, he knew that I was a good student normally. Like, he knew that I was, like, a good student. And he did know that I was away, like, on a class trip for another class earlier in the, like, we got home from a class trip for another class from the weekend. And we got home at, like, 2, 3 in the morning, and, you know, we had class, so I basically had gotten no sleep, so he knew, you know, yeah, this guy had absolutely no sleep, he's normally, you know, a good student that answers, like, the questions, he knew that. And, like, he knew that I was a good student, I generally did things well, and I was, like, generally very attentive. It's just that I was super dead tired from that. I hate the Trico line with every problem. Really, why do you hate the Trico line? Why do you hate the Trico line? That is extremely curious to me. That is extremely curious to me. Because, like, I like the Trico line. It's a good line. It's a good line of shinies. It's also a good line of, like... I mean, granted, I like the Trico line due to Grovile from Mr. Dungeon Explore the Sky. So, like, great character, right? No sparkles. I mean, that's what our 5th cycle of them today. So, like, okay, we've been live for, what, about 12 minutes. We got 5 cycles in. So, that's not terrible bad. It's not really terrible bad. I don't have a teacher. That is like my max. I don't want a teacher. Fair enough. I mean, that's some intensity right there, Raphael. That is some intensity right there. Is there some deep-seated, long, traumatic history of the Trico family that you have that you want to get off your chest? I feel like there's some long, deep-seated, traumatic history from the Trico line that you need to get off your chest, Raphael. I love you guys. Okay, time for me to play some Lego Marvel superheroes tonight. Going from DC villains to Marvel heroes. Wonderful work, Jay. Wonderful work, Jay. But how is everyone doing this fine, wonderful? I hope you're all doing super well. I know I am. Got a good night's sleep. Got some scripted discussion videos today. Also found out that one of the Pokemon I was really hoping would come into Pokemon Unite is actually coming into Unite. So, like, super happy about that. I'm not like, I mean, granted, I play Unite because I love Duraludon. I play Unite because I love Duraludon. And, this actually makes me, yeah, I could, I can see that, Raphael. I can see that. Or, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that does come very heavily from, the fact that it was, what was it? No. There we go. Yeah, that was working. I think a lot of that does come from, like, it was, like, the big one in the anime for a long time, that, you know, it was Ash's main Pokemon for Hoenn, if I recall correctly, and, you know, it was also very big. Hello there, Way Gaming! Can someone please go grab my good buddy Way Gaming's link? Thank you very much, and, wonderful to have you guys this morning. Thank you very much, Crimson, for doing that. How are you doing this fine, wonderful morning, Way? How are you doing this fine, wonderful morning? We're just here looking for a little flower lady. So yeah, so it's about... No, no one cares about... And that's funny, like, no one cares about the line, but it's also overrated. That means that everyone cares about it, though. Ah, the irony of that. No, chillin' for... Thank you very much, Way, for that little chillin' for good luck. Thank you very much for that little chillin' for good luck. Hopefully, that I get the thing. Hopefully I get the shiny Liligant. I'm not sure if we are actually going to get it, though. I hope we do. So, how's everyone doing this morning, though? Do not forget to, vote on when you think we're going to get this shiny. Because I am, like, 92% sure we're not going to get it today. Because that's just how my luck works. We got the shiny Floatzel yesterday, and I'm not thinking we're going to get anything today. Because I also don't want to consume all of my luck for the later Nuzlocke tonight. So, if we get good luck here, then that bodes very, very badly for later. And I don't want to have bad luck for a Nuzlocke. Like, shiny hunting, luck is good. But in a Nuzlocke, luck is essential. It is essential to have good luck. But yeah, so good morning everyone out there in wonderful viewer TV land of YouTube world. Do not forget to leave a like on the video if you're new, and subscribe if you enjoy the video. I just said that entire thing completely wrong and backwards, and I am not going to change that because it's more funny that way. I'm not sure the next time we are going to be doing battles, because, like, they do kind of slow down things a little bit. The other thing is that, especially with, like, the reset hunting, where I have to, like, reset restart the thing, I have to reconnect to the internet, that takes around a minute or two of course restarting the game, and then reconnecting to online, actually probably more than a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And that eats up a little bit of time every time, and it slows down the shiny hunt at a pretty decent rate, because these resets are about, a cycle is around 2 minutes-ish, a little more than 2 minutes, actually. Probably close to, like, 3 minutes or so. And if we add on an extra, 30 seconds to a minute or so, that would drastically increase the overall time that the shiny hunt is, because you really don't think about, okay, well, this is about a sixth of the time increase. Multiply that out over an hour, that, 60 minutes becomes 70 minutes. 2 hours becomes an extra 20 minutes, and, it starts, like, really, really slowing stuff down. And that's not even including, like, the actual battle time, where a battle's generally about, 3, 4, 5 minutes, if it's a short one. Longer ones do go a bit longer, and it does, like, slow stuff down. But we will eventually do a just exclusively battles stream, though. The reason we haven't done an exclusively battles stream is that I have yet to actually make multiple designated teams I am confident in, because that's mostly what it is, that I don't have, like, a good confidence in a lot of my battle teams. Aside from really the doubles teams that I've made, and of course the PSBC team that I've been using very heavily, I don't really feel too confident in most of them to really bring them, like, to actual battles with you guys, because I know that, when you guys do that, we will have, a lot of battle things and everything like that, and, you guys will absolutely rip me to pieces, because, again, I'm a doubles player. I don't really play singles, so making a singles team is a bit difficult. And, hey, Omar, how are you doing? I saw what you posted in the general about Tyranitar. Super stoked about Tyranitar coming into Unite. Super stoked about that. I love my Tyranitar. Because, I mean, as many of you know, I'm a massive Godzilla fan. And I use Tyranitar on my main doubles team. I love my sand. So, like, Tyranitar. Tyranitar, love it. I'm super stoked for that. I'm super stoked for Tyranitar coming in to go Unite. Super stoked. It's like, I mean, and the good thing is that it's an all-arounder. Like, I even have a video, I even have a video in the works presently all about how much I actually am okay with all the attackers in Unite now. Because, like, I like damage output. I'm like anyone. Oh, Sunburn. You have, the thing is, the Sunburn team I have been using, Raphael, is the inferior version of Sunburn. All of my friends that went to North American Intercontinental Championships, I have been working with them extensively to refine and improve Sunburn into Sunburn Mark II with Shade. What that exactly means, you guys are gonna have to wait and see what Sunburn Mark II means. You know, all kinds of fun shenanigans is gonna be happening, and I know you guys are gonna love it. Like, you've seen, pardon the pun, but shades of the new team that I'm gonna be making for Sunburn Mark II appearing in many of these videos. You know, using on my teams. Elements of my previous teams will be incorporated into Sunburn Mark II. Yeah. You guys are going to enjoy Sunburn Mark II. And how are you doing, my good friend Alexander Gonzalez? How are you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream this morning. But actually, while I'm doing that, I probably should also be looking for these things, because that could help me really refine stuff. Hello, Obnoxious FA. Top 5 things I want to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. 1 for Battery, because the Battery 2, Ruby Sapphires, to Voice Box. I mean, Tomato Peel to me. I love that, Obnoxious. That is absolutely glorious right there. That is absolutely glorious. There we go, damage calculator, because I need to get these notes down on my stuff and things, because I'm doing some damage calculations for all of these battles. Now I need to go and see what I can do, because I still need to acquire several members of the team to actually to prepare Sunburn. Like, it's gonna be like breeding a couple of members for the team for Sunburn, and then you know, obviously, you know, EV training them and preparing everything for the Sunburn team, of course. Because, like, I just need to figure out what it is, because I do need to catch a few of them with very, very specific EV investments, or IV values. The reason for that is due to an unfortunate element of my team is I need very, very low things. Top 5 things I want in Scarlet and Violet. Really, the only things I want for Scarlet and Violet are just the game to be good. I really don't have... I mean, I guess more so the thing that I want to be in the game is more of a thing I want to not be in the game. And that is, I don't want super mechanics. I don't want super mechanics to be in the game. I do not like the super mechanics. And I just don't like the super mechanics. I really preferred when they were not present. So, like, my biggest hope is that there is no in-battle gimmick mechanic, because, like, the agile style strong style stuff from Legends, like, that's okay, that's good. The main reason for that was they are different things. They're not like they're battle gimmicks, but they are battle gimmicks for they're battle gimmicks for a game that is exclusively, you know, a single-player game, rather than, you know, a multiplayer game that has, you know, a competitive scene that you need to balance around. So, I'm kind of okay with it there, because I do like the mechanical differences that Legends has over the main games. I do like those little mechanical differences. However, I do not especially care for, like, Megas, or... Like, I like the Z moves because of the tactical plays you could do with them, and I like the Dynamaxing for, again, many of the similar reasons, but I wasn't, like, a fan of Megas, and I don't really want super mechanics. Like, Dynamaxing, even though I do enjoy using it for its tactical outplays, it's still horribly broken. It is really a horribly broken system that, you know, you really can't balance around. So I don't really think we're going to be getting a battle mechanic gimmick that's going to be added. I feel like if the sun wasn't up, my liquidation banded Barrascuda would have KO'd Reshi. Yeah. I did run the numbers on that. I think the banded crit would have KO'd it. I think the banded crit would have KO'd it. But that also was a damage roll. if that was a drill run from it, I believe it would have one-shot it. Well, no, I don't think it would have actually one, because you said yours is timid, not timid, is jolly, not adamant, right? What about... I mean, if it's not I think I think something like that, like the past and future stuff, that would be like an overworld mechanic rather than an actual in-battle gimmick. So I don't think that wouldn't really be a battle gimmick though. That wouldn't really be a battle gimmick. Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna have a battle gimmick when it comes to Scarlet and Violet. I have a bigger like discussion video planned all about this. Yeah, your bear is jolly. I don't think Barraskewda could have taken down my, I don't think that it could have taken down, Reshiram, because I think it needed Adamant for that crit to be a lethal OHKO, a lethal KO right there. But, I mean, it could have also been a roll. I remember that we did on the stream, like, we analyzed that actual fight on stream to see, like, okay, what are the things? Yeah, it could have been that, but I don't believe it was. Just mostly due to, well, I think it was a very low damage roll. That I think it would have been like the highest damage roll would have gotten the KO. I do remember we calculated out. I don't think that Drowan would have KO, because remember, we did the calculation on that. And I think it would have OHKO'd if it were Adamant. But because it was Jolly, I think it would have guaranteed an OHKO if it was Adamant. But I think if it was, because it was Jolly, there was a roll for it. It had to be a very, very high roll for it to OHKO. Yeah, I remember that. I remember we did like specifically look into that, and I don't think that it was. What am I saying? I think it was a range, and I don't think that it was a roll, but it was a very, very low roll that you needed to land. Do you think a Mankey, Ropey Scarlet Violet prototype Mankey gives same Ropey? I'm not sure what you mean by that, because I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let me just do some stuff. So I'm currently doing some damage calculations, some number calculations for something that I need to hunt for shade, for sunburn with shade. Because like I would like to make multiple different teams. I would like to make multiple different teams. There's a just need a negative speed stat, a negative speed one. 9. No Liligant. No Liligant. There we go. So I'm gonna need a Brave Nature on those. But no. But yeah, it's like, I actually got a Glastrier from a Wonder Trade, and I was like, this is the most obviously hacked Glastrier I have ever seen. Because it was perfect stats across the board, level 100, caught in a Pokeball, and it was like, this is the most obviously hacked thing I'd ever seen. I got it and I just released it immediately after, because it's like, I don't want to have hacked and gen Pokemon. I don't like hacked and gen Pokemon, so just release them immediately. But yeah, I know that you guys are going to enjoy, like, seeing Sunburn with Shade Mark 2. Well, Sunburn Mark 2 with Shade. It's not Sunburn with Shade Mark 2. Because the Mark II is the fact that it's the second team, and then the with shade part is the later stuff. But yeah, I got plans for stuff and things. So Glastrier is 45. Jeez, that's like no speed for that thing. Granted, again, it is extremely low. You want to catch a Liligant in a Love Ball, female, Weavile? No. I catch all my shinies in, Luxury Balls. It's just the way that I do things. But, I generally do Pokeball styling for very specific Pokemon. But, generally my shiny I go for, like, Luxury Balls. The other thing is that the Love Ball would not work. The reason why is the Love Ball only works if you are using the same Pokemon of the same dex number of opposite gender. So, something like, okay, I have a male Heatran facing a female Heatran. The only way to, like, reasonably get a shiny Lilligant in a Love Ball is to do Dynamax Adventures and just reset a Lilligant pathing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and just only catch it in a Love Ball, because Lilligant will never get a catch boost from a Love Ball, because, well, Lilligant can exclusively be female, so it can't have a male Lilligant to give the odds. To give the catch booster, I guess, essentially. Oh, no, that... Oh, no, that's a Premier Ball. That's a Premier Ball. Actually, I probably should actually change out that, because... I mean, I probably do need to change, because, like, the Premier Ball is my Overworld Encounter Shiny Hunt, background. I need to change it to, like, a different thing, because I do prefer the Luxury Ball for everything. It just, I thought, like, okay, well, Premier Ball, because, like, the Premier Ball's nice. I used to go for Premier Ball for Shinies, then I was like, oh yeah, Luxury Ball is just so much better. Luxury Ball Supremacy. Luxury Ball Gang. Nope. But yeah, everything I go for Luxury Ball. I go for Luxury Ball. Alright, so 45. So I need something with, wow. So I need something with Synchronize and that low speed. Kelly is 119. So all I need is like something that has very, very low speed that I can just synchronize up to. Let's see. So synchronize works by... Is synchronize forcing all statics? I'm like, and synchronize forces all statics nowadays. Synchronize both. Yeah. I love how, like, I'm shining at the same time I'm doing that. Question, do you watch... I actually not watched Wolfie VGC. I don't really watch Wolfie's channel that much. I know that I should, but a lot of what I do is I like to, like, make my, like, come up with my own stuff. I don't know if, Dracovish is actually his favorite, though. I don't actually know that. All I know is I don't really overly care for Dracovish. I don't really like it. I really don't like Dracovish all that much. I mean, I think that part of it might be, like, he... Okay, guaranteed signature. Okay. I think it's, like, he likes it because, like, the meanness of Dracovish, because I know that's, like, what a lot of people do like, is, like, they like it because of the meme nature of it. But I don't know if, like, it's, like, genuine liking it. All I remember was, like, his Pokemon Academy Discord server. It was, like, Dracovish was, like, the mascot of it with the little, like, graduation cap on it. Because I actually used to be part of that server. I am no longer am, and that is because I believe the server closed down because of COVID. And, you know, when COVID happened, there were no regionals. So, and the main thing it was I believe, designed to, you know, help people get prepared for the, like, regionals and, you know, things like that. So, the server basically just died. And there was, like, no reason, like, to keep it up. And so they just, like, shut the whole thing down. But, I don't actually know. So, synchronize is guaranteed. So, I need a Pokemon with... Alright, so I need a Pokemon that can get... Speed 46... Okay, so I need something that has a minimum speed of 46 speed in order to ensure I can get that. 46, 120... The reason why I need the exact speed of that is because that way, if I do that, I'll be able to ensure and accurately gauge the speed stats. But yeah, I tend to ramble on this right now, and it also could be just because the ADD's kicking in at the moment, where I'm also like doing the, hey, Shiny Charmkayla's here. That's why you haven't getting any Shiny, because Shiny Charmkayla wasn't here. Exactly. I'm just presently trying to figure out what speed stats I'm going to be needing to hunt the remaining things for Sunburn with Shade, and Redacted with Chill for my next other teams. Though, granted, in the grand scheme of things, because, like, Scarlet and Violet's coming out soon, likely there's not gonna really be all that much when it comes to, like, post-Worlds metagame. Depending on what's gonna be accessible to Scarlet and Violet, and I'm honestly expecting that, you know, a number of, like, the box arts are not gonna be allowed in Scarlet and Violet initially. So I guess I don't need to worry as much about getting Sunburn with Shade and, Frosty the Killer, or Jack Frost, I guess, is the other team now, very quickly. Because, like, they're gonna be banned because you can't use them for a long time, and I'm honestly okay with that. Like, for as much as I love VGC, I absolutely detest the box art legendary formats. I detest them. And a lot of that does come from how over-centralizing the box arts are. And... wait, I didn't... yeah, it's not shiny, yeah. But from how over-centralizing the box art legendaries are. Because it's for much of the same reasons why I didn't like the Megas. Oh yeah, you did do that. You did do that. That was with Tri-Attack, wasn't it? I feel like that was with Tri-Attack. But the thing is, it realistically didn't matter because I used Flamethrower. Because, for those who don't know, any Fire-type move, including, I believe, Fire-type Hidden Power, back when it still existed, and any move that has a chance of inflicting burn outside of Tri-Attacks like Scorching Sand, Scald, Steam Eruption, all of those, I believe, well, Ice Burn, I think, I don't know if Ice Burn doesn't, yeah, I don't think Ice Burn, Ice Burn can burn, or, I need to look into that, but, I mean, I guess it's like Kyurem can't be frozen, because Ice types cannot be frozen, But yeah, any fire type, oh, it's Ice Beam, okay, yeah, okay, Ice Beam, but yeah, any Fire-type move or move that can cause burn as its only secondary effect, I believe, will automatically defrost a Pokemon. It will automatically defrost them. So, and I love that. The other thing is that you actually can't freeze a Pokemon while Sun is up, which is great. It's like there's all kinds of like these little interesting quirks of the metagame that I love knowing about, because there have been times where something you're trying to freeze, it's like you can't freeze them because the sun's up. If the sun is in play, you can't freeze things. I am, though, looking forward to just so many future stuff to do, because I'm looking forward to, like, Scarlet Violet's competitive scene for VGC, because when it gets there, I will be, like, at the forefront of the metagame. I had to take a very large back seat to the competitive metagame for Generation 8, just because, you know, I had to go back to college, I had, you know, of course, the channel to maintain, I had a lot of stuff going on that I couldn't really, you know, continue the forefront meta decisions, like the forefront meta analysis. But now, of course, I'm going to be, you know, I mean, I will likely have a job by the time that, you know, Scarlet Violet comes out, but compare a job to, you know, homework at college where you have the sleep deprivation, you have all that. I'll definitely be able to be a much more active participant in, you know, the metagame, you know, frontier, I guess is the. I don't even know like what to call it, like the metagame frontier, the unchartedness of Meta Scarlet and Violet. I don't really know what to call it. But like the undiscovered metagame that will be Scarlet and Violet, I will be there on the forefront of. I look forward to that so much. Ice Beam is probably for Blandurus. Ice Beam is probably for Blandurus. It was my favorite name to ever call Landorus, which is Blandurus. But yeah, so there's a lot of plans I gotta do for that. There's a lot of plans I gotta do. So let's look up Pokemon that can get synchronized, because I need to get synchronized for that. Alright. Umbreon gets that. I mean, granted, I just need something that can be low-leveled. So, let's see. So I need something with a Brave nature. I mean, granted, again, like, it's gonna get toasterized anyway, so, like, it does need to be a bit of a sack play. 500. There we go. There we go. We have now broken 500 encounters. So let's like to see what you guys were thinking about with shinies when they would sparkle today, though. I don't really think we're gonna be getting our shiny today, though. But you never know. Where did I have where did I have my chat open? There it is. Let's see. I mean, yeah, you guys thought it was either gonna be super early or it was gonna be like plus 600. So I mean, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. But that's generally how it works. You never generally get them early. You never get them early. Leave out. Close out, close out. There we go. I could just... I did not mean to delete that. I did not mean to close that window. I needed that window open because that had all of my competitive stuff that I was working on. Thankfully it saves. Thankfully it saves all of them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to testing out Sunburn with Shade. Well, Sunburn Mark II with Shade. Because, you guys are gonna hate it. Like, I know you guys are gonna hate that team. But I love that team because it's a new one. Like, this is a team that I made with the help of Santino. Like, Santino and a bunch of other people that went to Intercontinental Champions that all, like, did very well there. This is a team that was built with these guys. So, like, this is going to be good. This is going to be a really, 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 really good team. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be so fun to have this team and just bring it out. And, yep, this is a team that is made with the help of world champions. I'm really looking forward to that. Run away. He's got to run away from all of these Liligant because they're not sparkling. So I'm not really overly sure how long we're going to be going today. Main reason for that is I do have a bunch of discussion videos I got to get working on. And when I get those discussion videos out, we can do a lot of stuff with them. Because, I mean, the other part is that I have so many files on my computer that are just cluttering everything. Because, I don't think I've shown this before, but my computer, the recording PC, does not really have the greatest amount of storage capacity. Because it was primarily meant for recording stuff. I mean, okay, it was meant for recording a lot of stuff, and it wasn't really meant to record, or I guess be streaming as much. And the way that we envisioned was, okay, we record some episodes, we just delete them, we record episodes, we delete them, and we just basically do that in a cycle. But I need to have, for a bunch of series that I am working on, I need to have a bunch of stored up videos, for things. And I need to basically hold those for a while. So I basically have like this huge backup of just so much files on my computer. I mean, I'm going to need to get like an expansion for it at some point. I'm going to be doing that at some point. I'm going to be getting an expansion on my PC at some point. And we're going to get you an extra drive, which is going to help a lot. But I need to get working on those discussion videos purely because I want to get the Zapdos video out for Unite. I want to get the Tyranitar video for Unite. I want to get the Buzzwole video out for Unite. I want to get the What If This Person Was a Pokemon Trainer video out soon. Because that's going to be topical. But the main one is that I want to get out the Zapdos video for Unite. As well as the Buzzwole one. Because, like, the Zapdos one is... The Zapdos video is the most important one for me to be getting out, in my opinion, purely because we still have the unfortunate nature of people to not really realize, oh yeah, Zapdos is not really the thing that we think it is, and it's just us playing not the great way. But yeah, I mean, I also have like some other stuff to work on for other things. But yeah, I love how there's like one person that voted for 500 encounters. And then like everything else is an even split of 600 plus and 450. I need to figure out like how many. I don't want to have like a hard set number of, okay, we're doing this many encounters every day for Liligant. I don't want to have a hard set number of that. I would like have like some fluidity between things like this and flexibility. Because again, we do have the Nuzlocke later today that we're going to be working on. We do have the Nuzlocke's going to be later. The discussion videos just do super well. I got to add the Bagon video to make the short for the Bagon video. Because, like, shorts do so well. the discussion videos do super well, and the Let's Plays don't do as well at the present moment. What about the Beast Ball in the Japanese translation to Ultra Ball? Because because the Japanese name of the Ultra Ball is the Hyper Ball. That's what the big H on top of the Ultra Ball is. Its Japanese name is the Hyper Ball, and the the Great Ball in Japanese is actually called the Super Ball. So goes Pokeball, Super Ball, Hyper Ball in Japan, whereas in English it is Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. I love that. Personally, though, I feel Beast Ball is a better name for the Beast Ball than the Ultra Ball, because like it sounds more unique to the Ultra Beasts, whereas like Ultra just means like above. It's a lot like Super, Hyper, in that the root means just above normal, like beyond normal. Like Ultraviolet is like light above the violet range. It just means it's beyond something. Which, I mean, yes, it is beyond a ball, but it could also mean like it is a catch rate, is a ball of beyond quality. Which is why like the Hyper Ball, works for that. But like the Beast Ball sound, it is strictly for this specific subclass of Ultra Beasts. I think it works better. I think it just works better that way. Welcome to my TED Talk, and thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. But yeah, like I do love having like all this speed investment nonsense that I gotta figure out for all these things, because it's gonna make catching super easy. Because that way, if I just get the speed investment, okay, I only have to go one turn. I don't need to go waste my time just catching stuff. Plus, allows to make Pokeball styling easier. Because I believe it is that everything is insured. Well, let me just check this. What is it? How many IVs are legendaries insured these days? That was the name of Japanese term. Thunder, Jolteon's name is Thunder. Yep. Again, the classic originality, air quote, of the Japanese names. How many IVs are legendary Pokemon guaranteed? Sword. I need to know this, actually. How many IVs do legendary Pokemon have? All legendary Pokemon have always had 3 perfect IVs, but can be less. Well, all legendary Pokemon Gold Ultra Beasts are guaranteed 3 perfect IVs ever since Generation 6. Legendary Pokemon were not guaranteed IVs. Okay. Interesting. Since limited guaranteed have perfect IVs, they cannot. Interesting. They cannot limit power fighting because of that. Fascinating. Okay, so they are guaranteed 3 perfect IVs. That means that I have a 1 in 3 shot of actually getting, well, not 1 in 3. So I have a 1 out of like a default automatically getting it. Though the hard part is that, okay, I actually want to look this up. Odds of getting a 0 speed legendary Pokemon. I mean, I could actually do that. So no good speeds. There we go. I've been trying to find 20 times to get a 0 speed attack. 4 guaranteed 31 means there's a third chance of not getting a guaranteed 21 speed. And then, okay. So 1 in, okay, that's about 100 odds. Okay. I mean, I feel like that could, so, actually, that's an idea. That's an idea, actually. Let's see. Let me do that. So then I have to close that poll, end poll. Because I feel like that could be a fun stream series. Is like, let me do that. Let me actually make this. So, new stream series. Hunting 0 IV speed legendaries. Yes, wanna see it? No, that. Go. Cause like it's an idea that I thought like, okay, we could have this. It could be fun. But ultimately, I mean, it does come down to if you guys actually would like to see this series, because, like, the 0 speed IV Pokemon are, they're useful for competitive. And I can also like go through the like how to get 0 speed IV Pokemon, because I do actually go very specific setup scenarios for them. So I think it could be interesting. I think it could be interesting to have. I mean, there's a little bit of like a preliminary thing where if you guys would like to see it, because I mean this does go into, you know, the way of specific IV hunting. Gravity Falls, nice. Gravity Falls. I do enjoy that show. That's one of those shows that I really would like to go rewatch at some point, but I'm not sure when. So far, my party in Let's Go is Kalichu, Rattata, and Bulbasaur. 4th and 5th team members I thought would be Alolan Sandslash and Rapidash, but I'm stumped on what my last team member is. I mean, in my eyes, you can never go wrong with Gyarados. You can never go wrong with Gyarados in my eyes. Because Gyarados is a beast. Though the problem of Gyarados is that it doesn't actually get, like, a good flying move, physically speaking, which is unfortunate. I mean, another one's a Dragonite, but Dragonite does take a while to get. I mean, you guys go water. Grass, Fire, Water is a very, very good combo. So, like, Starmie or Lapras could be really fun. Well, no, you have a little Sandslash, like, that's a nice type. Starmie? Starmie could be fun. I like Starmie. Starmie is actually a Pokemon that I would have really liked to use for my eventual Let's Go team, because, for those who don't know, the next series we are going to be doing is actually going to be Let's Go. And what it's going to be, Let's Go is going to be running in tandem with this game, with the currently ongoing Ocarina of Time series. And I mean, I guess we'll either alternate days at post, or I could do, a post of Let's Go on the same day as every other day for Ocarina. I mean, I'm still, like, figuring stuff out for that series. I'm still, like, trying to figure out stuff. 27. Liligant. I love Liligant. Nope. But yeah, glad to have all you guys here. Glad to have all you guys here. I mean, it looks like so far you guys actually would like to see the 0 speed IV legendary hunts. Because, like, I already have, like, 4 or 5 0 IV speed legendary... 4 to 5 0 speed IV legendary hunts I am planning on doing. That's mostly because, like, I do enjoy Trick Room teams, and, like, Trick Room is very, very powerful for VGC. The reason behind why it is Trick Room teams are so good in doubles is that the Pokemon that work on, Trick Room teams have higher stat efficiency. So they can invest more stats in their base stat spreads into more meaningful stats. Whereas, say for example, you have a Garchomp. Garchomp has a 600 BST, base stat total of 600, but its base speed is 102. That is a sixth of its entire stats right in its speed. So there's less stats to go around for bulk, special attack, physical attack, HP. Whereas you got something like, say, Gigalith, which has, vastly lower... Actually, a great example is actually Metagross and Gigalith. Metagross and Gigalith actually have almost identical stats in terms of, like, stats outside of speed. Metagross has, I believe it is 40 more speed than Gigalith, because Gigalith, I believe, is a 30 base speed Pokemon, whereas Metagross is a base 70. And also, I actually forgot to count one, so 32. But they have almost identical stats. Meaning, and because, Metagross's natural speed is, like, kind of irrelevant, because it really never uses its normal base speed. So, Gigalith is a much more stat-efficient Pokemon. It also has a little bit more HP. So, it is a more efficient Pokemon. Whereas, that's base stat efficiency, but then, on top of the base stat efficiency, there is the EV investment and nature efficiency that, the Trick Room Pokemon have. Where Trick Room Pokemon don't need to invest in speed. A lot of Pokemon in competitive will actually spec into a speed-boosting nature, such as Jolly or Timid, and then they will invest, 252 EVs into speed. For VGC, you don't always see this, as there are some, VGC stat spreads, like the Duraludon one that I run, where it is designed to outspeed a Dragapult by a single stat point under Tailwind. So you don't need to go full investment on the Duraludon speed. Whereas, in other things, you don't need that. So, Trick Room Pokemon don't need it. Trick Room Pokemon don't really need to have that kind of stat investment for efficiency. So, you can have, okay, I can take this 252 EVs and Nature, invest that in HP, invest that in defense, invest that in attack, invest that in special attack, and just overall make the team bulkier. Even though, say, you lop off speed from, this Trick Room Pokemon, and you lop off, like, the base speed stats from both Pokemon, they'll have generally about a similar base. Look, if you lop off speed from Metagross and, Gigalith, I mean, also, you ignore the Gigalith special attack, because Gigalith doesn't use a special attack. It and Metagross have almost the exact same base stats spread. But when you consider, okay, Metagross is going to invest in speed. Okay, well, my Gigalith can invest in HP or defense. So Gigalith is now bulkier and harder hitting than Metagross. Whereas Metagross wastes its speed stats. That's why Trick Room teams can generally be a lot more effective. The other thing is also, speed control just doesn't work on Trick Room teams because their whole thing relies on being slower. So using Icy Wind Electro Web or using Tailwind is actively contrary to what they want, is actively contrary to beating them. You want to be dropping your speed, but you're raising it. So you're basically just screwing yourself over. And that's one of the reasons why Trick Room is such a powerful meta element. It's actually why a lot of the, it's actually why, like, you see almost this even split of Glastrier, Spectre, Calyrex teams, where you have, Ice Rider Calyrex or Shadow Rider Calyrex, because just Trick Room Shadow Rider, Trick Room Ghost, Trick Room Ice Rider Calyrex is so destructive. And it justifies because it can invest so much more into its bulk. And they can basically be this unstoppable, sweeping menace that just glacial lances everything in the face. And I love it. It's like, this is why I love VGC. You can do stuff like this you just can't do in singles. Also, Hannah, you're making me hungry for waffles now. Don't make me hungry for waffles. I love waffles. I love waffles. What's better, waffles or pancakes? Are you a pancake person or a waffle person, chat? Because I'm very, 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 very firmly pancakes. I'm very firmly a pancake person. Nice work, Hannah. Nice work, Hannah. Do. Liligant. I make more and mail you them. I appreciate that, Hannah, but I'm not sure that will work. I'm not sure that will work because I'll probably go bad by the time they get here, especially in the summer heat. I appreciate the thought, though. Yeah, Alexander Gonzalez is a pancake person. Yes, pancakes. Love it. But yeah, I've got about like 4 legendary Pokemon I already want to be hunting with 0 speed IVs, purely because they're very, very good Trick Room setters. Like, my friend Steve actually runs a Trick Room. For some reason, he runs Trick Room Palkia. He runs Trick Room Palkia, which is weird. They are the same IMO, no different. I mean, there are some differences between pancakes and waffles. It's like consistency. Like, one's, crunchier, one is, more soft and spongy. But, I mean, I think there also is, like, a little bit of difference in terms of, like, how it's made. But I also could be wrong, because I'm not a pancake scientist. I just enjoy eating them. I just enjoy pancakes. Team pancakes. Team pancakes for the win, guys. That is pinned message material. That is pinned message material right there. I love these conversations. I love these just more laid back, relaxed, shiny hunts. Because they're just fun. Use the same... Fair enough, Hannah. Fair enough, Hannah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because, like, I love how just chill, laid back, and relaxed these shiny hunts are. Because it's just... It's good. It's just, I enjoy how laid back they are. Though it does also make me wonder... The Gigalith hunt. Because, like, yes, we are actually, like... Unintentional, super topical nature of the Gigalith comment with, compared with Metagross is we are going to be hunting for a shiny Trick Room Gigalith. We are going to be hunting for a shiny Trick Room Gigalith. And that's going to be one of my big problems because, I mean, sadly, I know that Tyranitar is going to be in the next game, which... That was one of the things that really, really gave Gigalith a huge boon competitively for VGC, was the absence of Tyranitar. With, like, yeah, Tyranitar just doesn't exist in early Sun-Moon meta for VGC. So your only Sand Setters were, I believe, Hippowdon. I don't know if Hippowdon was actually in the game, or it was Gigalith. And Gigalith performs very, 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 very well on a Trick Room team. So it performs actually better than I believe Hippowdon does, and I believe better than Tyranitar does on Trick Room teams. So, everyone just started using Trick Room Gigaliths. And then Tyranitar came back, and it kind of demolished everything Gigalith had built up. But I mean, I still love my Gigalith. I still love my Gigalith boy. Love Gigalith. It's a great Pokemon. But how is everyone out there doing in, of course, chat land? Hopefully you guys will do well. I see, like, the counter going up to 12 viewers. So how are all of you wonderful guys doing out there? Hopefully you're doing well. We're gonna probably go to maybe 650 encounters today, because what do we start at, actually? What do we start at for counters? I would like to go through about maybe... Yeah, okay, we start at 400. Yeah, we could go to 700. We could go to 700. That would be 50, yeah, that would be what, 50, I mean, it all goes, like, how many encounters, because we've been live for a little over an hour, and we've gone through, what? We've gone through, what, 150 encounters already out of this, so 6 encounters per cycle. 150 is 30 times 5, so 6 times 25, I think. No, 6 times 15 or 25. I'm blanking on it. So, yeah, 30, so 6 to 30 is times 5, then 30 to 150 is 5 itself. So, 25, so 25 times 6. Then we've done 25 cycles so far. Well, 26 cycles presently, because we are on cycle 26 at the moment, because we're going to go up to, 56. So, about 50 cycles a stream for a 2-hour stream is not terrible bad. I mean, it definitely could be better. I mean, we could go faster. I mean, we realistically can't go faster for these encounter cycles due to, of course, the nature of, the reset time for every, time we have to restart the Shield and Sword copy. It has to boot up again. It asks, okay, which one. I mean, I know I could probably optimize it. I'm short for 20. Yeah, my shiny short for 20. Hey there, Dynamad Gaming 2. Are you new here? Welcome in, Dynamad Gaming. How have you been? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. And, what are 20... What do you mean by 20 chains? I'm not sure what you mean by 20 chains. I've never heard that before. I mean, I guess I could also speed up the process, I guess, by moving a little closer and saving to shave off, a couple extra frames. Because, every frame matters. Every frame matters, guys, when it comes to these shiny hunts. Every frame is important. Every saved frame is a fraction of a Liligant encounter. Now we get Hydrate or Dihydrate. 20... Oh, 20 encounters. Okay, thank you. Nice! Nice work on that, man. Nice work. Excellent work on that, man. That's wonderful. I sadly do not have Brilliant Aura for these things because the Liligant cannot be affected by the Brilliant Aura. But nice work on that, man. But are you new here, Dynamad, Zydamad Gaming. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm terrible with pronouncing names, but welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you enjoy the stuff you see here. We actually do a lot of shiny hunting ourselves here. We've had pretty not great shiny luck as of late, and we're just currently shiny hunting stuff. We do a lot of Dynamax Adventure shiny hunting, though. My preferred method of shiny hunting, because I am a competitive battler, and I just love Dynamax Adventures. We do a lot of Dynamax Adventure shiny hunting. That is a every Sunday thing. We at minimum always do a Sunday Dynamax Adventure shiny hunt. We also do it like 2 or 3 times throughout the week as well. We have an ongoing Platinum Doubles Hardcore Randomizer for Nuzlocke, and that's going to be going live later in the day for that. So hope you enjoy that and you would like to tune in. We'll do a lot of other stuff here. We play Legend of Zelda Blind, which I've actually never played any Legend of Zelda games other than Skyward Sword or Breath of the Wild. So new experiences are new experiences something. Oh, nice work. 165 for Heatran. Yeah, it was a good thing that you turned off those animations, Hannah. It was a very good thing you turned those off. Because, like, hey, thank you, Zytomad Gaming. Thank you very much for that subscribe. Like, I'm so glad that we've been getting, like, been getting back up on the stuff after the huge purge-gorithm bots. New sub, by the way, no need to be sorry, mostly. Yeah, I mean, I'm not dyslexic, because I have a friend who is dyslexic, and I know that I'm not dyslexic. But it's like, there's this weird phenomena that scientists have, like, observed when it comes to reading. You can rearrange all the letters of a word, but keep the start, you can have a word like mother. Keep the M at the start of mother in the same position, and rearrange all the other letters in the word, just swap placement. So, like, move the T to where the O is, move the E to where the T was, the H to the R to where the O is, and just do stuff like that. And people can read the word as it is perfectly fine, without, like, much difficulty. Because one of my old teachers for high school had a poster on the wall that relayed this entire thing, and it did the exact same thing where all the letters were, like, kept the same. The starting letter was kept in the same position, but all the other letters were all scrambled up, and you could read it perfectly. So, like, I think it might be that where I just mispronounce a lot of things because my brain tries to relate it to a word that I know. I'm like, psychology's insane. Psychology's freaking insane. Please do not comment stuff like that, Eldon. Alden, please do not comment stuff like that. We don't have stuff like that here. Please don't do that. But welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy what you see here. Welcome. But please don't comment stuff like that. Please do not comment stuff like that. Alright, that is... Let's see, did we get everything right? Yes, okay, we got all the cycle cleared out for this. There we go. I am from, I'm not going to give, like, an exact, like, state location because I'm in the U.S., but I am on, Eastern Standard Time zone. But, pleasure to meet you, Zytomad. Zyadmad? Oh, Zyadmad. I think that's how it's, can I just call you Z? Can I just call you, like, Zy? Because I'm gonna continue to butcher this name, and honestly, I kind of like a drinking game of every time that I butcher the name. I feel like that could be funny. Up, 9, here we go. Yeah, but I'm from Eastern Standard Time, and, West Coast, it was East Coast, United States. But, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy what you see here. Call me bro, that's all. Alright, thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. 70 Liligant. So we've got 170 so far. So I think we're gonna go to 200. We're gonna go to 300 encounters for Liligant today. Depending, I think might go a little bit longer because, like, these encounters really aren't that draining. It's certainly a lot better than Shrek Simulator, that was Safari Zone in the Great Marsh. So I can at least tolerate this better. So there is that. I will name you 2. Yes. But yeah, I call the Safari Week, I call it Shrek Simulator. Because it is. It's Shrek Simulator. You are literally in a swamp. What are you doing in this swamp is what all the Pokemon do. But we actually got... You know, I should also make that the Pokerus encounter shiny. Pokerus short. I gotta do that. Oh yeah, Safari Week was just boring. Like, Safari Week was something I was glad that I did. Yeah, please refrain from those comments. Like, we don't find those kind of jokes funny. We don't find them funny. They're not our kind. We like to have highbrow humor here. We don't like lowbrow humor. I think I'm actually going to be moving, like, a little closer to the island, saving, like, to shave off a little bit of travel time. Because we got to optimize our travel time pathing lanes, so that way we can get our shinies a little quicker. You know, every encounter that is not the shiny is one encounter closer to the shiny. That's my policy. That is my policy. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff here. I mean, I hope we get the Liligant at 600. I hope we get it at 600. All right. So let me position myself so I can, like, see where it is that the Liligant spawn. Okay. Liligant does not spawn in until here. That did shave off a little bit of our travel time. So if we do that, we should be able to get these encounters a little quicker. And of course, if we get our encounters a little bit quicker, we can get this shiny hint over a little bit quicker. I just thought from last week could be Golem. Yeah, Golem's a good one. I mean, it would obviously not be a Alolan Golem because you do have a Kalachu on your team. There's a lot of Alolan forms I really want to be using. Wow, Crimson, that's dark. That's dark Crimson. That is, I mean, if you punch Batman, he just beat you up. If you punch Batman, he just beat you up because he's Batman. I mean, same with Superman, I guess. Same with Superman. The thing is, Superman's like a nice guy, so like he wouldn't really do that. Like, the thing is, like that's one of the things about like Superman and Spider-Man that I love is they consciously have to restrain what they do. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What's Sonic? That does sound like something Sonic would say. That would sound like something Sonic would say. Yeah, Charlie Sheen was kicked out of 2.5 Men. I thought it was because it was a rock ground mile on the team. Yeah, I mean, rock ground is good, but I actually used, when I did my playthrough of Let's Go the first time, I think it was my only time so far, I used Rhydon. And I regret using Rhydon because, like, it's, like, you also, I mean, you have Nintendo Switch Online to get your trade evolution. You have your Nintendo Switch Online to get the trade, so there's that. I did not use the, I used, the funny thing is I said I used Golem. I actually used Gengar on my team. So like I said, not even just because of trade evolutions. No, I actually did use the trade evolution. I used Rhydon on my team because I was like, I never used Rhydon before, and I want to use a Rhydon independent of a Rhyperior because I love Rhyperior. I love Rhyperior. If the stream's a little bit lagging for you, Alexander, you might want to like refresh the page a little bit because it seems to be isolated that it's just that is being on the laggy side because no one else is reporting any lag issues. But I mean, lag is just always a pain. Lag is always a pain. Right, I like Rhydon. I like Rhydon. My favorite, like, I'm not the biggest fan of a number of Kanto Pokemon. However, I like Rhydon. Love Zapdos. Because was drunk and stupid. Oh yeah, that is exactly true. I mean, the other thing was also he like was making outrageously massive demands about stuff he wanted. So like they just felt like, no, you're not worth keeping. Though the funny thing is that the show just went super downhill after Charlie Sheen left. So it's like, like I know a large number of people that stopped watching 2.5 Men after what was the other guy that they brought on? Like I know a number of people like just stopped watching when he came on because they just didn't enjoy his character. So there is that. Was that something in Let's Go? Oh my gosh, I hate how long it takes for the stream thing to actually update and show me the, like, the comment people make. Yeah, it's a shame Hootie isn't in Let's Go. It's a shame Hootie is not in Let's Go. I've actually never used a Noctowl. I've actually never used a Noctowl on a team. I'm actually not sure if I will use a Noctowl on a team, though. I'm not really sure if I will, though. Think about that. I'll need to think about that. Wait, did I screw up my math? Wait. Oh, no, okay, right, 14. Right. Okay. I know, Crimson. That's why you would get along with the Jakey. That's why you'd get along with the Jakey. Because Jakey doesn't care for Hootie either. Liligant! Liligant, stop being a shoe. Liligant, stop being a shoe. That's what Landon called Snom when it was being this way. Stop being a shoe, Liligant. Like, I'm like 90% sure that I'm doing this shiny hunt right. I'm like 90% sure I'm doing this shiny hunt method right. Also... No. Like, no. Do not do that. Like, guys... Alright. Yeah, no. Don't do that. Do not do that. Let's go back to the Liligant 90. Nope, we're not getting a Liligant here. So, yes, actually my math was correct, because 24 encounters get me to 610. Then 610 would get me to 90 encounters away from 700. 700 would get me to 700. Okay, that math works. I mean, Onyx is another idea. However, Onyx really doesn't... Do you just get a shiny Araquanid, Hannah? Like, Hannah, can you please share some of your shiny luck, Hannah, with me? Can you please... Hey, am I doing the shiny hunting method? Am I actually doing this hunting method right, please? Like, let me know if I am doing this right. Like, shiny Araquanid is fantastic. I love it. Wow. Hannah, can you, like, please share some of your shiny luck with me? Because I need it. Like... I am doing this hunting method right? Like, I think this is the right way to actually do this hunt, right? Like, you told me that I have to be far enough away for the Liligant to actually register as a new encounter, I think. So, like, it re-rolls it. So, is this correct? Like, is this working? Like, is this working correctly? Okay, as long as we're not on screen when I save it, okay. I mean, if Hannah says this is the correct way to do it, then I guess this is the correct way to do it. Cause like we're a little over. We're gonna be over half odds when we end off today, so we should be there. Yeah. For those who don't know, Kayla did not get a shiny Meltan yesterday from the Meltan event. I got 2, and I only did like 3 or 4 of the days out of the whole thing. Also, you can catch and check for the same stats. Sure. That's actually a good idea. I will need to go do that after this. Hey, we're getting raided by Plasma again. How are you doing, Plasmanian Devil Raid? Thank you very much for the powerful raid, Plasma. FN, Sprite FN. How you doing? How you doing, Sprite? Second raid of the day. Second raid of the wonderful day. I will check the Liligant stats after this. Though, I mean, watch it be that I just use a Master Ball to catch them. Like, just check stats. Boom. And it's just, okay, yeah, just Liligant on the next one. Hey, Winter Sprite, how are you doing? Where is the man Plasma himself? Where is the man Plasma himself? Hopefully Plasma's doing well. Hopefully Plasma's doing well. I still love that name, Plasmanian Devil, right? That's just still so great. That's still super great. I love the name. Like, I love names like that. But welcome in, Raiders. If you have not done so already, please do not forget to leave a like on the video. It really helps the channel grow, and we're currently on that way to 1K, so we need all the help we can get, guys. We need all the help from you guys. And 8. That was the last one. Here we go. Well, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, all you wonderful people. There is Plasma himself, or they can be male or female to genders. No, Liligant can only be female. Liligant can only be female, so we can't check that way. Liligant can only be female. So, like, we're gonna check and just, like, we're gonna catch it. We're gonna catch one, see if it actually is re-rolling different. I would like to make sure. Alright, 9. Okay. So, I'm gonna need one of you guys to, like, make a note of this. So, I'll give other people a chance. Nah, Crimson, nah. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Just boom, you're right there. Okay, so we're gonna check to see if this actually is re-rolling them. Also, wow, Liligant. I mean, I guess Liligant took it for a while. But yeah, Liligant is exclusively a female-only species, so that way we can't actually do gender reroll checks. Well, swipe. Okay, Sunspore. How funny would it be if we go to check this time and like, oh yeah, we just get the shiny now. That would be freaking hilarious. Ultra Ball. Okay, critical catch. Ah, makes sense. Yeah, sometimes haters be like that. Okay, I need one of you guys. I'm gonna need one of you guys to check, like, to save the stats for this Liligant and make sure for later. No, we will not give Liligant a nickname. We will check Liligant's summary. Okay, this Liligant is. That's a pretty good nature. Okay, so it is a. She is a mild nature. With those stats. So, someone make a note of these. Someone make note of that. Alright. So, there we go. So, we'll get myself to the box. We're going to go make sure on the next run through if it actually is going to be re-rolling. So, mild nature, make sure for that later. So, thank you guys for leaving a like on the video. So, what actually happened in the stream? So, like, you said you got a hater? Please explain, Plasma. Please explain, Plasmanian Devil. No, I mean, nice work on the real shiny Melmetal, man. Nice work on the real shiny Melmetal. I'm actually super glad I don't need to hunt for a 0-speed Melmetal, or Meltan, purely because that I was actually playing with a guy all stream, and he started to be toxic, and now Ghost. Ah, I see. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I am 100% with you right on there. I am 100% with you, Hannah. What's the question, Crimson? What's the question? There it is. Liligant. Over to there. So what is the question, Crimson? I'm mostly curious. Very curious. There we go. Run away. So now that we know exactly what the Liligant had for those stats, sorry, I should have. Oh no, yeah, no, it was necessary, Hannah. It was necessary. Do not feel bad for doing that. Do not feel bad for doing that, Hannah. They earned it and they deserved it. They deserved it. A hater, why is it incredibly rude? No, Crimson. No. The reason why is that is what they feed off of. Like, haters feed off of that kind of reply. They want that. It's because it's an attention thing. They want attention. And doing that just gives them... It plays exactly in their hand. I believe Parish Song does work on totems. Yeah. It's the same way with the impersonators and the alt bots. It is exclusively, it's what they want and it's what they feed off of. So, like, it's what they want. I actually like Liligant, to be honest. Like, I also love Lilligant. I also love Lilligant. It is a fantastic Pokemon, fantastic shiny, and just, I love using it in doubles. I love using it in doubles. Yeah, like, the problem, though, is a lot of people will, like, react a bit to it because, like, they don't know the best way to deal with haters and, like, people who are just spamming is just, like, ignore them. They don't realize that. But, welcome into the stream, Ozzy. How you doing? How you doing? Maybe someone should have a shiny medal. I may have an extra shiny medal. I may have an extra shiny medal, Kayla, so I might be able to give you one. Oh! Really? So unless we get super lucky, that is a... Is that a saved crit catch? Is that a saved crit catch? Because if that is a saved crit catch, that's going to be good. Yep, they are re-rolling. They are re-rolling. Oh, Plasma, you're going to have to tell me what you did. You're going to have to... Okay, so they are re-rolling. They are re-rolling. Which is very good. So, like, we are having them re-roll. So I am hunting it correctly. Like, so what did you do, Plasma? Please inform us what you did to this hater. Please inform us. I need to know. So, like, the thing is, that was a crit catch. It was 2 in a row. So, that crit catch apparently is, like, saved. So that means our first ball is going to probably be a crit catch. That's good. That's really good. I like that. Spill the tea. Oh my gosh, yes, that's actually, like, that's perfectly accurate, Anna. That's perfectly accurate. I love it. I like the sound of mean. Yes. Yes, we enjoy the sound of mean. 9. Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break after we get to our next encounter because I need to go get some more water, and I'll be right back after that. So, it is up to you, Hannah and Crimson, to entertain the wonderful people of Chatland in the YouTube world while I am gone. Again. Alright, so I'm gonna be back in about a second. Did you know that the first shiny was the pseudo in Gala? Nice, Ozzy. Nice work, Uzi, sorry. Nice work. Like, shiny Dragapult. Shiny Polteface. Wonderful shiny right there. My first shiny from Shield and Sword was actually my shiny Machop I just randomly found. I completely destroyed him, crushed his dreams, and ruined his childhood by the time I was finished. Nice! Plasma! You absolute savage. I love it. I love it, Plasma. I am returned. Welcome back, everyone. Let's see. First shiny was first I was tapping. Shiji's our work. I'm gonna be playing Fall Guys or Dark is our work. Hey, how you doing, Kuja? How you doing? Since when? Kayla's been a mod for a while. Kayla's been a mod for a good while. But how you doing, Kuja? How you doing? How have you been? Like, we're just, of course, here to Petilil and Liligant. And if you guys haven't done so already, please do not forget to vote on the would you guys like to see the zero speed Ivy legendary shiny hunts. But yeah, I love how everyone just like loves Michaela. Like Michaela is indeed like the center heart of this channel. Now Darker Zoroark. So how long are the typical soft the encounters are they for the how like I love how like you just changed your name again, Crimson. Like the joke was that you always change your name and you do it. Oh, sorry about that, Cujo. Sorry about that. I completely blanked. I completely blanked on that. Let me go. There we go. Okay. So you said that you needed the trade stuff. So what are the stuff that you need for the trade? Because I can make like a list of the stuff so I can secure them. Because like the hard part of trades is just getting. I only do it for reasons. You only do it for reasons. I mean, you do it for reasons of name changing. You change your name for reasons of name changing. So what are the things that you need for those traits? I remember you said that you needed some things. I don't remember the exact things that you said you needed. If you did say you needed some things. Let me go. And over there we go to 6. Okay, wait. Yes. Yes, this is the last one. Okay, bunch of stuff. Okay. I guess the best idea for that is, could you, like, take a picture of, like, the go to, like, the Pokedex, the Rotom Dex, open the thing up, and, like, scroll over every, island individual Pokedex, where, like, it has, like, all the Pokemon laid out in front of it, and, like, take a picture of each, like, Pokedex, so I can say, okay, these things, so I can pinpoint, compare to my game, like, okay, this is what he has, this is what he doesn't have, this is what he needs, and I can, like, get those. That would probably be the best way to expedite the process, because making a list would take a very, very long time. Yeah, like, the annoying thing about the Melmetal thing is that they only do it, like, once or maybe twice a year, I think, for the shiny Meltan thing, and it just, only a week it has gone for the rest of the year. It's the most aggravating thing in the world. But yeah, like, saying, like, the pictures of the actual decks would probably be the best way for me to narrow down what to get. Because there are some things that are going to be a lot harder to get than others. I know, I'm sorry, there's a lot of people I'm helping get deck stuff with. I am helping a lot of people with decks, and also I am busy with, like, YouTube stuffs. I am making an effort. I am making the effort. But yeah, so, that would be the most effective way of resolving it quickly. I love how they actually have the entire decks laid out in a single page for Alola. Just because it makes figuring out what you need so much easier just by looking at a picture. Whereas, oh, I gotta scroll through this entire thing with, like, 5 Pokemon per, like, 4 or 5 Pokemon per page. He needs it, like, for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and I have those games, so I can be able to help him. I mean, Hannah may also be able to help. Hannah may also be able to help. If she has, like, that game. 2. Nope. Wait, right. 8. Yes, 76. 78. 78. There we go. But yes, the plan is we're gonna go about 7. I mean, we could go to beyond 700 encounters. We could go beyond 700 encounters. But I mean, you guys overwhelmingly do seem to. They would enjoy watching the Zero IV legendary hunts. Very fun. It's good to know. I have all the games. Ultra Moon isn't beat yet. Fun. I mean, I loved Ultra Sun and Moon. I loved them. Like, the Ultra games are legitimately some of my favorites. They are legitimately some of my favorites. I've ever... Wow, Hannah, you are thorough. You are thorough, Hannah. I respect it. Apart from Gen 3, yeah. Apart from Gen 3. Like, the Gen 3 games are ridiculously expensive. They're ridiculously expensive. Liligant. Liligant. I love Liligant. We're eventually gonna find it. We're gonna eventually get our shiny, though. I'm gonna eventually, like, I probably should swap out the Premier Ball for a Luxury Ball, though, at some point, because I do prefer the Luxury Ball's look. Hydreigon is indeed a great pseudo-legendary. I love it. It's so good. It's such a good Pokemon. Like, I just love, like, not even just, like, it's good competitively. It's got a great design. It's got a great design, too. I love it. Like, Gen 5 had some strong designs. Yeah, I can 100% agree with that, Hannah. I can 100% agree with you on that front. Not the biggest fan of Hoenn. Like, I mean, I generally struggle with playing any of the games from before the physical special split. I tolerate slightly like XD and Coliseum just because of how great those games are. But the other games, not the fan. But Cujo, if meta can't help, just DM. Yeah, I did send him a DM, so I will be able to help him. I don't know exactly who is taller, Mabel or Dipper. I thought Mabel was taller than Dipper. I thought, like, when it goes to the hat, like, the hat gives him extra height. But yeah, I can help him get them because I have both of them. I have both Sun and Moon. I don't actually know if I have my Sun decks completed. I might not. Because if I recall, I was going to try and hunt Shiny Poipole in Ultra Instinct. I do want a Shiny Neganadel. Note that. Shiny Poipole hunt. UMUS. I think I'm going to do that, though. Unlike most trainers, I am a patient when it comes to take final levels of Dano. Meanwhile, every other complains about late levels. Like, the thing is, the point of the Dano evolution being so late into his Violet and Hydreigon is purely based around legendary exclusives. I should be able to get those. I should be able to help you get those. You only need the Ultra... You don't actually need the legendaries to complete the decks, because you only need the Alola Pokemon, and it sounds... I'm just speed through Ultra Moon and also Wormholes are very close. Yeah, but the thing is, like, once you get the Ultra Wormholes, I think you can get all the Ultra Beasts then. The hardest Ultra Beast to get is Guzzlord by a freaking country mile, because Guzzlord is a pain in the butt. Because its, like, portal appearance is so freaking rare, I hate it. But, you know, it's very satisfying when you get it. I remember spending, like, an entire weekend looking for that, just because... I mean, granted, like, you remove the gyro controls, and it becomes a lot easier, but it does take some time to get everything. It does take some time to get everything there. Also, most annoying Gmax in VGC. Yeah, Gmax Snorlax. Oh, that's a nightmare deal. Like, I sent one of my friends, like, a funny picture of Gmax Snorlax, with, like, a Munchlax imitating a Gmax Snorlax. And, like, yeah, you say it's, like, the silliest Gmax, but it was also the most destructive when it came to VGC, because Gmax Replenish was annoying. Yeah, I mean, I also love the Hydreigon line. The thing is, like, I love almost, like, all the pseudo-legendaries, putting a pin on, like, okay, my favorite one is super, super hard. Really, you think that Sableye evolved into Genesect? Weird. Interesting, but how are you doing, J-Love? How are you doing, J-Love? Hope you're doing well. Also, like, we've been doing so well. Like, I love how, like, just this morning, we have already gained 3 subs. I hate the controls when you have to go through the... did you change your controls from the gyroscope, Michaela, to the, the joypad thing? Because if you change your controls from the, if you change it from the, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. If you change it from gyro controls onto the D-pad controller, or the slidey control pad thing, circle pad, that's what it's called, that's the technical name, is the circle pad. If you change it to the circle pad controllers, it is so much easier. I mean, I power to you catching that Ralts for shiny. Power to you that. I also very much like Genesect. I also do love Genesect. It's a great one. It is a great Pokemon. I love Genesect. I love it. Also, I'm gonna really need to go and purge my storage space before the hunt for Roggen for Gigalith. I need to actually purge my boxes to just clear out so much space, because that's gonna be annoying. Hey, nice work, Hannah. Nice work, Hannah, hitting that 200. Glad to see you're doing well, Hannah. Glad to see you doing well. But yeah, it's like, we had that horrible day of sub-purging, like, just was super annoying. But now it's like, okay, we've come back stronger. Like, we have come back stronger and better than ever. Because, like, here's the weird thing about YouTube sometimes, is that, I've noticed, like, the fluctuations of it are, like, they're, like, I look at my, my YouTube analytics for everything, and it's like, okay, every, like, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, every, like, between 4 to about 7 days, there is this, like, you know, pattern of up and down. We have, like, you know, a big growth spike one of the days, and then, you know, days of, like, you know, 2, 3 increase. And then there's, like, you know, a day we get 0 growth or we go negative. And it repeats in that same cyclical pattern, you know, every day, pretty much. And that is a very interesting thing, because of the way that, like, the YouTube algorithm works, where you will notice, like, a big spike in growth after a day of, like, very, very little growth if your videos do well. So, like, you know, just, like, a comparison. About a month ago, I had a day where I had 0, you know, sub increases, and, you know, views were, you know, relatively low. Then, fast forward over to the next day, and it was a 11 sub growth. It just exploded. And it's just because of the weird way the cycles work of, don't you agree that meta, belly drum, such as barrier messages, and trick room destructive. Oh yeah, like, that's one of the reasons why that's actually what one of my friends was talking about in DMs just a little bit, because their favorite Pokemon is Snorlax, and I actually said, yeah, it was the most annoying thing in VGC with the Gmax Snorlax. Because that was the strategy everyone did with Snorlax. It was so good. Because what people do is they'd lead Snorlax alongside of a Mimikyu. So, okay, do you double down on the Mimikyu, or do you double down on the Snorlax? You know, try and knock the Snorlax out because it's got a belly drum. Or does the Mimikyu get its Mimikyu things off? Or does one of them protect and, like, completely screw with you? Like, you don't have a clue what they're going to go do, and they can just utterly mess your team up. That's why, because here's the thing. Belly Drum does not simply give you a +6 to your attack stat. It strictly says maximize. So you could have a Snorlax that is at -6 attack. Belly Drum will instantly put it to +6. It will gain a 6 boost for stats. It'll gain a 12 boost. It automatically will max out its attack. It's insane how Snorlax works. And that's why Mimilax was such an amazingly terrifying lead. because you can't really take it down that way. You know, like, the best solution to a Mimilax team was actually Corviknight for a while. The reason for that is because of Unnerve is used to, stop the Snorlax from eating its berry and munch on its berry. Snorlax can't eat its berry, then it can't use Gmax Replenish and become the snowballing monster we know and fear. So, that's why, like, for a while, like, because also the Corviknight has Body Press and it gets, so get Corviknight the Body Press, you can set up with Max Steel Spikes and just get a really, really good Body Press Corviknight to just destroy Snorlax, and Max Steel Spike, of course, the Mimikyu. But it's just, oof. I have nightmares about Mimilax. I have Mimilax nightmares. But how is everyone out in YouTube chat land doing? How are all of you wonderful 14 viewing audience members doing? Hope you're all doing well. Please do not forget to leave a like if you haven't done so already, and subscribe if you're new. It always helps. We're currently on that road to 1K subscribers, and we can't do it without you. Yes, you, sitting right there at home behind your computer. The hunt for someone to trade to save what? Do you have Pokemon Home? I used to use Replenish. Yeah, I know a lot of people that used one. I personally didn't because I preferred Togekiss, because my Dynamax play was almost exclusively Togekiss. But yeah, it's something. It was something. And I am glad that over time it was curbed to, like, you don't really see Snorlax anymore. But, like, it's still Snorlax. It's still Snorlax. So, like, it's still good. We love you all too. We all love you 3002, Michaela. But yeah, it's like Snorlax and Mimikyu are going to be, like, dominant in any VGC force, like any VGC or even just regular doubles metagame. That, of course, like, excludes the like the box art legendary restricteds, unless, like, some massive just unless, like, some sort of, like, new thing comes up that just utterly bodies Mimilax, like some unaware fighting type that just can body Mimilax, or like unaware steel type that is resistant to go. Like, it's gonna be so much ability, but then again, of course, you're gonna have Snorlax with just fighting moves. So Ring Race, we just lost the Togekiss is a powerful. Oh yeah, that was my Dynamax play. I mean, just we you know what we do with those hacked shiny legendary wonder trades? Delete. Thank you very much, Sleepy. Thank you very much. Could someone please go grab Sleepy Lunala's link, please? And yes, you can pair a song that, Hannah. You can pair a song that. Can one of my friends please go grab Sleepy Lunala's link? How are you doing, Sleepy? How are you doing? Are you sleepy? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you send them to Forever Timeout, otherwise known as the Graveyard. I sent them to the Graveyard. Yeah, don't replenish Lax and make a return. I mean, the thing is, I don't think that Belly Drum replenish Lax. I don't think replenish Lax is ever going to return. The reason why is that replenish only works with the Gmax, and the Gmax, from what we have seen, no longer exists. I think it can be reasonably assumed that, we're not going to have, if anyone talks about actually the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games, Lunala just appears right here. I don't think realistically we're going to be seeing the Dynamaxes returning. The reason for that is that, like, they've been kind of trying to remove the super mechanics, and I'm okay with the removal of super mechanics. I'm okay with the removal of super mechanics because I hate the super mechanics. I hate them. They're so toxic. I actually have an entire retrospective video that I've been working on that I need to get working on even more, because, like, I have it all scripted out. I need to get it more recorded, but, like, I need to get working on that more. Where it's basically all about those super mechanics. And I want to get it out before Scarlet and Violet come. Because, like, we're going to be likely having a game that has no super mechanics. And, it's basically going to be like a retrospect of the series with and without them. Because a lot of people do like take for granted how strong those super mechanics are. I don't want to... Yeah. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I say the best option is go for GTS. I'm actually not sure I know where you are, Uzi Volt. I'm not sure I know what that is. But that's why I say, like, the best way to do it is if you have home, use the GTS. Say, I want to save a life. Here's this thing. Remember how my Celestial was so annoying with Lefty's lead seed? Yep. Yep. The reason I know that, Raphael, the thing is, someone said that, I was like, wait, no, Raphael, the reason why is that, one of my friends, the flying type gym leader for the Penn State Pokemon Challenge, nice, he has a shiny arc, nice, but yeah, like, I thought you meant the Penn State Pokemon Challenge, one of the people there had a leftovers lead seed Celesteela that they were using on the flying gym team, and I was like, and it all came down to beating that Celesteela. It all came down to one thing. It was, do I call him using Protect this turn against my my Cloyster? And I called the Protect right. I mean, granted, it was either like calling Protect or calling Leech Seed, and I set up Shell Smash. On the turn, he used Protect. It was game over from that point. It was game. Just because of the sheer power. The power that Shell Smash Cloyster has. I love it. It broke through everything. Really, Omar? Interesting. Interesting. I mean, nightmare stuff does happen a lot. Nightmare stuff does happen a lot. Oh. I mean, the reason why I don't turn the internet on is because, like, it does slow down the shiny hunt a lot. Whereas, like, it's about, like, 30 seconds so to turn this thing on. And, you know, it's a little bit of extra wasted time that's, you know, not from the shiny hunt. But I thank it. I don't know when you're gonna get. Again, I would say your best option is, like, use the GTS from Pokemon Home if you want to get a Sableye quick. Because, like, if you do that, like, okay, just put a thing in and say, I want a Sableye. And you'll probably get one. Like, I've done that with a number of them. There's, I want to share the news, Mr. Julia. Oh, nice! Yay! Yay! Good news, Kayla. Oh, you're in the middle of the island. Ah. Yeah, I don't, like, go into the middle of the island. Ah, there you are. I don't really go into the middle of the island because, like, again, I'm trying to, like, speedrun the shiny hunt to try and get to this hunt as quick as possible. It's a long hunt. It's a long hunt. I need to get this hunt done soon. I really, really want to get one of these hunts done. Like, all I want is just one of these hunts to be finished, because I have so many shiny hunts going on. Okay, not even just, like, so many shiny hunts, there's so many stream seers. We have Legends. Well, Legends and Unite are probably not gonna go away, because, like, those are, like, semi-permanent series. But, like, finishing up the Liligant shiny hunt, finishing up the Heatran, and those are going to be a long time to do. Those are going to be a long time for those to be done, though. Like, I mean, it does definitely come down to what stuff goes when. Oh, the name is you nice! Yay! Love the name. Love that name. Let me actually go see, because we are going to go raid someone, of course, you know, after this thing, as we always do. We always do a Mechanized Maxis raid. Gimme. Oh! Oh, I actually, like, cleared all the encounters. Okay. I didn't realize that. I didn't even realize, oh yeah, like, I've been doing so well to try and keep track of all the things. Yes, everyone like and sub for Michaela. Everyone like and sub for the happy news from Michaela. Oh, that's a great one. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I forgot I did the Macho Man voice for that. I forgot I did the Macho Man voice for Kurt. I forgot I did that in the Soul Link. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Again, that voice was amazing. That voice was absolutely glorious. Like, I love that Soul Link. It's just so entertaining. It's so entertaining. But at the same time, like, just replaying it is going to be super great. I love it. Alright. But yeah, we're probably going to only do about... I mean, we might go a little... I mean, we've been live for about an hour, so we'll be alive for... Hey, there's Anxious Christian! How are you doing, Anxious? How have you been? How are you doing, Anxious? Glad to have you in here. Glad to have you in here. Hopefully things are going well. Hopefully things are going well. Give me the Liligant. Give me my Liligant. Give me my sparkly flower. I mean, we are half odds now. We're about... Actually... we're actually just below half odds, because half odds, I believe, is... Well, odds is 1,365. So, 1,365, half of that is 1,300, so about 650. 3 more on top, so 650. 680. So it'd be 682 to 683 is gonna be half odds. So yeah, we're closing in on half odds. We're closing in on half odds. But yeah, go show some love to our good buddy Anxious Christian, our versus Fossil Fighters Nuzlocke partner. It's like absolutely wonderful human being. Show him some love. He's a great person. Show him some love. Thank you very much. For me, again. Nope. No Sparkle Liligant. No Sparkle Liligant. But yeah, we are going to be going till 700 encounters. I do want to try and get, about 300 encounters per episode now, just to, speed up the hunt a little bit. So, about 300 encounters... So, we do about 300 encounters today. I mean, granted, I also could do, probably a longer one a later time, so, there is that. But, yeah, so about 300 encounters per thing. So, that means we go next time, we go to 1,000. The time after that, we go to 1,300. I mean, we'll probably go to odds on that one, so we'll probably do 350 for the next... We'll probably do, 350 or, 360 for the next couple of streams. Just, to get some increase for odds in there. You should let Death Counter soundboard just hit a button. Yeah, changes number. The thing is, I don't know how to set that up. I mean, I will be working on trying to set it up at some point. But yeah, I know I need to get some sort of counter system in place. But I mean, it's the way that I've done it for a while, and I hope I can get it working at some point. But yeah, I know I need a thing where I just tap a button, counter goes up. I need something for that. I know I need something for that. It'll be a lot more helpful when it comes to the egg hunts. It'll be a lot more helpful when it comes to those. Oh no, yeah, we will probably do that. Would you be free tomorrow to help work on that? Would you be free tomorrow? If you are here. Oh yeah, he's got a shiny. He has a Ralts. He's actually training up into a Glade. Wish him very good luck on that. Liligant, Liligant. I like Liligant. It's a good shiny. I just want my shiny flower lady. I just want my shiny Liligant. So yeah, so we're actually getting pretty close to ending off today. We're getting pretty close to ending off today. There we go. Nope. And off. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff I gotta get working on, though, for other stuff. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get working on. So, we already have a 3 growth today just from stuff before this. It's just, the fact that the channel is doing so well truly just means the world to me. It just... It like, you guys who were here for the last one, you guys know how much it means. You guys who were here for the last time we did Liligant, you guys know how much it means. Should update if, remember... Oh, glad he's doing a lot better, Crimson. Glad he's doing a lot better. But yes, like, you guys who were here for the last time we did the Liligant shiny hunt, a lot, like, there was some stuff said that was, like, you know, important, like, personal stuff that, like, is why I enjoy doing this channel so much. And the fact that it's just, like, the channel is, like, still growing, there's still more of you guys come here day after day, it truly does mean the world to me. It really, I can't even put it into words. I love all of you guys. Yeah, so we're going for another, so this is actually going to be the second, third to last cycle, actually. 6. Shiny, will you please up here for me? I just want my shiny Liligant. But yeah, so we're going to do about 300 encounters per day. Some days we'll do, of course, more than others. And there's that. So, wait, what Pokemon do you need for the loaded? That's why I said to, so what Pokemon do you need for the Alola Pokemon? You only need the Alola Pokemon. You only need the Pokemon that are naturally found in Alola. So you only need 400 Pokemon for Alola. You only need 400 Pokemon to complete the Alola Dex to get the Shiny Charm. So one of the reasons I absolutely love it. All you need are the Pokemon from every island. There's about 100 from every island, but there is, like, some, you know, crossover from it. But the best way to do that is when you go into the Pokédex, you know, Melee, Akala, Iki, or Ula, I think is what it is, and then Pony Island Dex. If you take a picture of each of those, like the front page where it has, like, the whole, like, lines of all the Pokemon, where they're all, like, the little box sprites positioned, and you send me a picture of that from, like, your phone, that would be able to really help me narrow down what you need, because I could look, okay, so this is what's missing, and this is the line that's missing, this is the line that's missing, and thank you very much for the lurking, and, like, okay, so this is what it needs, and like, set those aside and, like, get them, for, like, the stuff that you don't have filled out already, because there's a lot of ways that it works, and I actually really love the way that they do that, because not needing to get every single Pokemon in the game is a huge sanity saver. It's like, I don't know why people complain about the Dex cut when you're not actually catching every Pokemon anymore. No one has really caught every Pokemon since the days of Gen 5 Black and White. Because even then you couldn't catch them back then, you had to transfer them. So really, the days of Gen 4 was the last time people, like, actually went out and caught every single Pokemon themselves. Now, we just have living Pokedexes stationed in things like Home and Pokemon Bank that we just transfer in, transfer out, or just trade between friends, just register everything. That's how it even used to be, too. So, like, you never really caught every single one. There was never a game where you could actually catch every single Pokemon. There never was a game. You always had to trade or have other games to get them. There was never a way to get every Pokemon in a single game. It's like, it's one of those things that I just find absolutely hilarious. Like, people don't realize that. Me, off my soapbox now. Oh yeah, Legends, right. Well, even then, Legends, like, you can't catch everything in Legends. Like, there's only 200 Pokemon in there. Like, 240 Pokemon in the game. You know, it doesn't have every single Pokemon. You know, that's kind of also what I mean. You can't get every single Pokemon in there because you can't get all of them. You know, there's only 240 Pokemon. There's only 240 of them in the game. Well, 244, I think. I think 244. Fair enough. Like that, like Legends is probably like the closest if you consider, like only Pokemon that are able to be in that game's Pokedex that are like obtainable within that game at all. That can, I mean, if you consider the Hello there, Das Pig. Are you welcome? Are you new here? But they could just do a Gen 7. They could do like Gen 7. Well, the other reason why it was like a Generation 8 that is having every Pokemon in there is very, very unhealthy for like just, you know, competitive play. Like, it's actually very restricted to do competitive play, and it's also just a big hassle to have every Pokemon in the game. And that's why BDSP, you see, yeah, like BDSP was the complete the decks of Generation 4 Pokedex. So it's a bit of a weird thing. But are you new here, Das Pig? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, and welcome to the channel. And just for that, you know, we're actually gonna go a couple more. We're gonna go a couple more cycles of Liligant because we got something new popping in here. Get there. Why I couldn't encounter the Liligant? I could not encounter the Liligant. Hey, nice work, J-Love. Pokemon Go raid, I assume. Pokemon Go raid, I assume, for the Marital. Was the video? Oh, yay! I will go check that out, Kayla. I will go make sure to check that out. Alright, there is 700. We're going to be going a couple more encounters, actually, because we got some new people popping in here. But, welcome in. Welcome in. What game is it in? Because, I know there's a couple places to get a Dawnstone. Oh, oh, nice. Nice work. That's nice. Like, so what game are you playing, Uzi? Because that may help. Things like, because depending on what game you're playing, it can determine how difficult it is to get a Dawnstone. So I know with like this, getting a Dawnstone is relatively easy because you can just talk to the Digging Brothers, and I know that there's like, I think on that island where the Eevee evolution always spawns, I think there's that one of every single evolution stone is there. So that would also help. But if it's BDSP, I don't know where to get a shiny stone replenish on those. Not shiny stone, Dawnstone, because I don't think you can dig those up. I mean, you can buy them from the BP shops, but like those are post game, and I don't know how much BP you actually have stored up for things. Oh, nice! The party of birthday. Indeed, the party of birthdays. Yeah, that's fun. But yeah, we're gonna go another. We're gonna finish up this cycle, do another cycle, and then we're gonna go for, of course, the Mechanized Max's raid, as we always like to do at the end of the stream. But thank you all for popping in today. Again, if you guys are new, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. It really means the world, and we are currently on that way to 1K. And I also got to start making the thumbnail for the Gigalith video, because that's going to be fun. Game is... Okay, yes, the Digging Bros should be able to get you one. As well as, like, that island with the Eevee evolution. So, like, that should help you. I don't think you can get them from raids. I don't think you can. You might. But I'm not positive about that. But there is that. Yeah, but, let's go there. So let's actually go look for, who is a potential raid target for us to go raid, to spread the love to. Here we go. Final, cycle of the day. Gage is live. Ooh, Gage is live. Fun. We can go raid him, because he is Metal Man Max's. Nah, it's Mechanized Max. It's Mechanized Max. It is Mechanized Max's raid. Let's see. So who are we gonna go raid? I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are doing like some Minecraft stuff though. Ooh, that's something we haven't raided before. And they're doing Dynamax Adventures, my favorite shiny hunting method. I think that we're gonna go there. Let me head against the next time. I mean, Heatran is just a pain. Heatran is an absolute pain. There's a small part of me that wonders, is it faster to do soft reset encounters for Heatran in BDSP? Or, like, resetting... yeah, I wonder. Would Volcano Simulator with Heatran in BDSP be faster than Heatran Dynamax raids? I actually wonder about that. Alright, final 2 encounters of the day. But again, do not slam your head into the wall. Please do not do that, Hannah. We love you. Please do not do that. Yeah, like, now she's just, like, hunting it out of spite at this point. Like, you can't let the shiny win. You can't let the shiny win, Hannah. You have to beat the shiny. You must acquire the sparkles. Hey, nice work, Uzi. That's good getting that Dawnstone. Alright, final encounter of the day. 712. Alright. 712. Not shiny. So, with that, we are going to be going to raid the J. Gordon, because he is doing Dynamax Adventure Shiny. So, mechanized Maxis raid over to the J. Gordon, who is presently hunting Dynamax Adventures in Shield and Sword, of course, naturally. And I think they're probably hunting random stuff, but let's go spread some love. See you guys then, and don't forget, let's rock and roll. See you guys.